Hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? Yes, we are back once more to our interesting Azure AI series. And of course, we've been at this for a while now, and we will continue um, discussing about AI services, Azure agents, and how to make use of Azure AI services. All right, today we have an interesting topic to talk about. We've been discussing this for a while now. We will continue to discuss it, right? So, we have an interesting topic, and it basically borders around how you can build with AI services. But amongst that, I have an interesting personality here with me today to take us through the session. So, just in case you are joining in, it will be nice to know where are you joining in from, what state or city are you living at, and of course, hope you have been or you have subscribed to our channels. All right. Um, Today's session, like I said, also revolves around AI because we'll be talking about all of these AI services. It's not going to be just one topic. It's going to be a continuous series of topics revolving around AI and AI services. Today we are focusing on how to develop an AI powered fitness tracking application with Microsoft Azure AI, right? And with us to be able to do this is one of our favorite MVPs in the house, known as Raphael Gabmomo. Raphael is also an MVP, right? A Microsoft MVP, and he's also a skilled DevOps and cloud engineer with a strong foundation in Node.js, Haskell, Python, you name it, right? And of course, he has delivered scalable, secure, and high availability solutions using open source tools like Git, Docker, and Kubernetes. Currently, he's specializing in FinOps, the data driven side of cloud computing. Raphael also focuses on cloud billing optimization and cost efficiency. So, without much further ado, I would say welcome with me to the stage, our MVP Raphael Gabmomo. Hello, Raphael. How are you doing today? Hello, Raphael. How are you doing today? Hello, Raphael. Are you able to hear me? Wow. I think Raphael is having a bit of some network issues. Let me see if I can reach out to him. Yes, he will be joining us in a bit. He will be joining us in a bit. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so before Raphael comes in, right, we are looking at an interesting topic today, like I said, and this borders or revolves around how do you build, with Azure AI service. We want to be able to develop an AI powered fitness tracking application with Azure AI service. We will understand basically how all of this works. It's actually meant to be a demo session, right? And with each step of the way, going how you would carry out each step of the way. So that's the plan for today. But of course, MVP Raphael will be taking us through this process. So just before he joins back into the session, yes, I would then explain how all of this is going to flow. So today, um, the first things first is, you can as well take a look. What we want to do is we want to be able to deploy the fitness app, right? The fitness app. But before you do this, there are some prerequisites that you need to have on your system, right? Maybe I should proceed to actually share my screen so that you can tag along with me. Yes, let me proceed to share my screen so you can tag along with me. All right, good. So I'm sharing my screen now. I believe you all can see this. So this is a step by step guide on how we want to be able to achieve this, right? Is a step by step guide on how we want to be able to achieve this. So before you actually do um, build this application, there are some tools generally you would want to have installed on your system. There are some tools generally you want to have installed on your system, and of course, the very first one which would require you to have, or which will require you to have, is a PowerShell terminal or a Linux terminal, depending on if you're using Windows or Linux. And then we also, for us to be able to install Node.js and npm for this application, right? Sure, you can proceed to have it installed on your Windows. And you can see here we have the two commands here in play. We have the two commands here in play. Another thing which we need for this session, another thing which we need for this session is another thing we need for this session is, I mean, we need to have your Git installed as well. We need to have your Git installed as well. So that is one thing we need to have configured, right? That's one thing we need to have configured. So here, if you're using a Mac or you're using a Windows system, this is what you need to install the Git. So I would say three important applications that we need for this particular session is the Node.js and npm, right? And also Python and then your Git, right? So, like I said, this is a step by step process explaining what is needed to be able to deploy this application. Um, the next thing we will need, of course, is your Visual Studio Code, right? If possible, you can have these extensions installed on your system. Oh, I think I see MVP Raphael. Looks like MVP Raphael is on. Hello, MVP Raphael. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm so sorry
Yes, I
for.
can
Can you
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yes, I
Can
can
you hear
hear
me?
you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I think I'm ready to continue with the class now. The main purpose of all this is that at the end of the day, uh, AI is actually not going to take your job. So if you are a computer engineer, you're a software engineer, your promise will agree with me. Oops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
promise will agree with me. Promise,
some.
can you still hear me?
Yeah, there was a bit of some break, but you're back now. You're back now. Go on, go on. You're back.
Okay, so AI is not going to take away your jobs. The reason I'm saying this is because I had something this past 1 week. Someone was asking me, should he study software engineering or should he study cybersecurity? So the truth about it is that your software engineering skills still stay. Now, this particular application that you're seeing, in this particular application, all the skills you need for normally building an application, we're going to use all of them. Okay, it's only towards the ending we're integrating it with AI. Okay, so yeah, So the first things you're going to be doing, as you can see from the screen and as Promise has been showing you, the first thing that you're going to be doing is to install, is to prepare your environment. Okay, install the necessary things that you need to install. Is install the necessary extensions. Um, Promise, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Rafael. Yes, I can hear you. You can proceed. You can proceed,
Oh
Rafael.
my God.
Oh,
Okay, okay. Yes, fine. I thought you were not hearing me because I was saying this. Oops, lost connection, lost. Okay, so not a problem. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share my VS Code, and we're going to play with all these things. So those are the first things that you need in order to start building an AI application. Okay, so your little skills that you've been learning, oh, those cannot be taken away from you. AI is not taking them away from you. So AI makes it better. That's just what we're trying to prove with this particular exercise. Okay. So if you know cloud computing before, you know software engineering, AI will take it to the next level for you. Okay. So you're not going to throw them away. So I'm going to share my VS Code and we start putting all these things. I've already done it though, but I'm going to do it from the beginning for you to see. Just give me a minute. I'm going to share my screen. Where's the share screen button? Share screen. I'm going to share my entire screen so that when I navigate, you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So the first thing, as you can see from here, we've built out the application that we're trying to play with. Okay. It runs. Okay. Now, as a new person, I'll just recommend you create a new folder. Here, I'm going to create a folder. I'm going to call it AI demo. Okay. So everything that we're building stays in one place. I'm going to create a folder. Okay. So I don't know why it's taking long to create, but yeah. So I'm going to create a folder. Then I'm going to start installing whatever needs to be installed. Okay. So we have the repo. I'd like you to just follow along and let's have some fun. Okay. Just give me some time. I don't know why my computer is hanging, but just give me some time. This should. Okay, so it's going to open a new workspace for us. Okay, so we have an entirely new workspace, and I'm going to open my terminal. Okay, I'm going to open my terminal, and we're going to start following every instruction in the repo. Okay, so we have our terminal open. We're ready to play. Okay, we're ready to play. The next thing I'm going to do, as you can see from here, one-time instruction. So if you're using a Mac, just follow one by one. Okay, so this is not too difficult. We're trying to have fun, so let's do it together. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need Node.js. So brew install Node. Okay, just let me close. Oh, okay, so wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to close this. Okay, so brew install Node. That is going to run. I think it's going to take some time, but yeah. Okay, so I think in order not to waste time, I've run most of these things. This is the only one that I'm going to run, I think. So you need to install everything one by one though. So like for this second one, installing Python just as it is, brew install Python. Okay, so let's wait for this for a while. Okay, so yeah, these things are not difficult. AI is not taking away your core skills. Okay, so don't think because AI is coming you're going to stop that software engineering course you were studying. No, AI is not going to install Node.js for you. AI is not going to install Python on your computer. Okay, so it's still you that's still going to install the Python. It's still you that's still going to install your Node.js. So you need to do the needful. Okay, so just hold on. Okay, so I think this is taking some time. We might not, so I'm not going to install everything because I've already done it before the session. Okay, but I'm going to cancel it. But I just want you to know that okay, so let me close distractions. Quit. Okay, so we don't get those kind of notification. Okay, so you've seen this. We're trying to install the first one. It's going to take time, so I'm going to leave it. Okay, but on your computer, make sure that is installed. So I'm going to give you a brief walkthrough of everything here. Then after that, I'm going to open the one we already created. We're going to run the commands and see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to just walk it through with you what we did. So we're trying to walk this one earlier on. yeah, the first one, the necessary things. Now, you need to install extensions. They are very, very important. Yeah. Now, as a cloud engineer, as a DevOps engineer, you can do without using VS Code. Okay. And VS Code is platform agnostic. So whether you're using Mac, Linux, Windows, yeah, install it. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing is installing Python. If you don't know how to install the extensions, I'm just going to show you. This button is for extension. So click on it and type Python. Okay, so I'm just going to show you only two because I've already installed everything before the class. I don't know why it's not showing, but yeah, so just search for Python, I think. Python by Microsoft. So you're going to do the same thing for every one of them that you see on the screen. They're going to make your life easy, so you cannot afford to skip anyone. Okay, so yeah, install Python, install ESLint. Okay, then the third one is very important. Okay, so I think I'll look for the third one, Azure Tools. Okay, you'll discover that the third one will install for you. Yeah, Azure Function, all the tools that you normally use in Azure, storage account, VM
Sorry,
machines,
Raphael, I think
everything,
your screen is not
even
being displayed.
AI Foundry.
I think your
Hello,
screen is
Promise.
not being displayed.
Okay, so I'm going to, okay, no problem. I'm going to share it again. I'm going to share my entire screen again. Okay, so I'm sharing my entire screen all over again. And sorry, guys, I had to stop showing my face so that the network can be stronger, so that I do not go off. Okay, so let's go back to VS Code. Yeah, so I was trying to tell you about Python. So yeah, Python has been installed. I just want to show you. Okay, so the most important one, I think you should take a look at is Azure Tools. Okay, so it comes with a collection of all the things you'll be working with in Azure. So you need to install that one. Okay, so even if it takes time, I will wait for it. So if you click on it, um, oops, okay. So if you click on it, you can see here now. Azure Tools has 11 extensions, guys. This is crazy. Okay, app service, look, every single thing you need to work with. If it to you, so it's like a full pack of tools, chess box. I mean, a chest box that you can work with. So you can't afford not to install this. Even if you're not using it for this project, you're going to need it for other projects. So you need to install Azure Tools. So you've seen it. Then another most important thing that you cannot skip, which is actually one of the most important reasons why you're doing this installation, is AI Foundry. Okay, so yeah, you're installing all the things you work with every day in Azure, so that you don't need to go and be logging in. So once you're logging to Azure on VS Code, it interacts with everything. Okay, so it's so cool. Okay, so we've seen that. The next thing you're going to be looking at, so so just do the same thing for everything. Okay, and I think that this repo has we've made it easy for you. We've put all the things, we've tested it, the code works. Just follow, you are going to be able to build your application. Okay, now the next thing we are looking at is, because we are working with Microsoft, we are doing season of agents, and yeah, this is an brought to you by MVP. So we just trying to follow along what Microsoft is trying to do. So you are going to, this is the official repo, but I want to tell you that we chose a different route. We're using the repo, but I'm not using their code, because I used, for this application, I used a faster and easier method, because I don't want you to be so stressed. Okay, so yeah,
Raphael, you are
but
displaying something else. Display
oh, sorry. Okay, so yeah, so you're looking at the repo. I'm copying the repo. So know that the software engineers in every company would store their code in a source code repository. So as a cloud engineer, as a DevOps engineer, whenever you want to work with any project, you need to go and clone the repo. Okay, so which is what we're going to be doing here. So I just need you to copy it. The clone command has been added. You're just copying and pasting. Okay, so I'm gonna show my terminal. Okay, my terminal is going to display for you. Okay, so I'm going to clear my screen. Okay, so I'm going to close the extension link. I'm going to close this because I hate distractions. I'm just going to paste this. Okay, so paste of the repo. I'm going to hit enter, and you can see that is cloning all the things we need to work with. Okay, so this might take some time, but yeah. Okay. So if you want to work directly with the content of the repo, it's still the same. But like I said, we try to make your life easier, and we added a little spin to it. Okay, a little spin to it. So I added two extra files, one for anomaly detector, one for which does the same thing. But I'm using because I didn't want to be logging into Azure. That's why I decided to use this route. And because I know in the community a lot of you are complaining about Azure credits. So the method I use would only require you to log into Azure at the last stage. Okay. So yeah, so that's why I decided to take this shortcut. So we're using So after it's finished, let's wait for it to finish, and I'll show you the next steps. Okay, seems to be slow because of my network. Hello, Promise, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Ravel.
My network seems to be so slow. I don't know. Uh, okay, so I think maybe I should show the already completed project. My network is so slow cloning. I wanted to clone this and rebuild it all over.
Do you need me to
Okay,
share
so
my
let me
screen?
explain.
Do you need me to share my
Okay,
screen
okay,
and
maybe,
carry out?
maybe, maybe yes, yes, that would be great.
All right. Let me share my screen. All right, everyone. All right, everyone. I'm gonna proceed to share my screen. I think Raphael is having some issues with his screen and network. So I will just proceed to share mine. Let me know once you are able to see my screen. Um, Let me see. Uh, Let me just try to see if I can share my screen. Raphael, are you back? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm having some issues with the screen sharing. All right, Looks like my screen share is deciding to give me some issues today. What's going on? Well, Raphael, are you trying to share your screen? Or looks like you're sharing your screen. Oh, looks like we're having some connectivity issues from Raphael's end. And I see it looks like he's sharing some screen. Oh, okay. Interesting. Um, all right. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see. Let me share my screen once more. Wow. Today seems to be coming up with quite some interesting issues. Okay. What is the best way to proceed with this? Okay. Let me see if I can try it from here then. Wow. I can't even share the screen myself. Looks like there seems to be some connectivity issues from our provider. Um, uh, just hold on a bit. We are trying to resolve. All right. Let me try once more with the screen sharing option, and let me see if I get some luck. Okay, good. I think I did get some feedback on this. All right. So, okay. So, I guess my screen has decided to come up. So, let me proceed with that.
Promise, should I stop sharing mine? I think your screen is dark. Maybe it's because I'm sharing mine. I should stop sharing.
I can hear you now. Go on, Raphael.
Yeah, so I decided to stop sharing mine because
All right.
it's black. Oh my God, my network again. Oh my God.
Let me see if mine comes up, and then we can proceed. Okay. Yeah. Um, just a bit of some. Let me see. I think I have this here. Okay. Let me open this then. 1 minute. I will just open this tab and then we can proceed. All right. Let me share my screen. Are you able to see my screen now, Raphael? Are you able to see my screen, Raphael?
Yeah, I can hear you, Promise. Um, okay, so I can hear you, but I can't see your screen. I don't know if it's my network. If other people are on the call, maybe they are here, they are seeing your screen, they can give their feedback.
Yeah. Looks like I'm having some issues with sharing the screen. Interesting. Sometimes these things just they pick their days to give these issues.
Yeah.
Let me try once more. Are you able to share your own screen? Because I don't know what's going on with the platform.
Oh, oh my God. Today, sorry guys, I don't know what to say. I don't know. Maybe we'll find another time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to open the
I don't know
repo.
if we'll find another time to hold. It's not funny at
I will say tabs and this. Okay,
all.
Raphael.
Okay, no problem. But I can't. Yes, I can hear you, Promise, but I can't. Yeah, okay, I can see your screen now. Okay, so I think the first thing we need to do is to install the necessary things that we need on the computer. Okay, so if you make sure, I know you have Brew, I know you have JIT. Do you have Node on your computer?
Yeah,
You should
sure.
have Node. Then let's just go clone.
Yes. I have Node. I will just open up and share this part in a bit. Yeah, let me just share this part in a bit. Yeah, yeah. Let me open. Yeah, okay. So yes, you can see my script, my Git now, right?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Good. Oh, okay.
I'm seeing the repo.
Oh, okay. I was trying to share the VS Code. Just a minute. Probably I have to stop sharing first and then try to share the VS Code again. All right. Okay. Man, this thing speaks some days to do this. Yeah, let me proceed once more. Wow. Yeah. It looks like the share button is having some issues. Yes, yes. I see someone saying we can't see the screens. We are trying to sort that out. Looks like our share button or application responsible for that is giving us some issues. Wow. Okay, guys. I think Raphael is just able to come up now. Maybe we should try yours and then see if that works. Hello, Raphael, are you there? Hello, Raphael, can you hear me? Raphael, are you there? Hello, Raphael, are you there? Uh, this doesn't seem to be working on my end. Okay, guys. Looks like we are having some technical difficulties with the application we are using today, and it's not really allowing me to share my screen or do some demo. So I think what we might do is to um, probably reschedule this session. I think so. Because I mean, I'm not able to share. Rafael is not able to share. Looks like the application is really, really lagging today. Let me see. All right, guys. So let's do this. I think, like I said, it will be best to reschedule the demo session, and we are having another session coming up next week. But this particular session will provide some dates when we are going to fix this particular session, right? So we apologize for all of the inconvenience, and sure, we would like you to stay tuned, and let's meet up next week, and we'll proceed with this. At this point in time, I would like to say thank you all for showing up. Yes, despite all the technical challenges for today, thank you all for showing up. And we'll continue with the session on developing an AI powered fitness tracking application with Microsoft Azure AI. All right, guys. Thank you all. See you soon.